They are here. We've been grilling motorsport. Now they have changed. Wamevaa majezi zao za football. Nilikuwa nimewavalisha ma apron za magwanda ya motorsport. Umeona leo kwenye moto na ma helmet na manini ya ile kwa motorsport site mengia ball. Of course tuko na Joseph Kuria. Joseph, of course, as you way into the 1-0 loss Kenya Police against Zamalek, kesho tuko na game kubwa Al Ahly. Hii ni timu tunaonanga Al Ahly ni kama tuseme ndio Real Madrid
Africa.
Yeah, Africa.
Actually, I think they're the reigning champions.
Yes.
Currently.
Yes.
It's a very, very strong team.
Yes.
I really I feel for Gor Mahia. However, I have trust kwa Gor Mahia.
Yes.
The game walicheza na ile timu walipiga 5. They played a very good game. Rooney Onyango, I mean, huyo striker ako tu sawa, and tumeona hata game alicheza against Namibia last week definitely tulichapa Namibia, alikuwa kwa squad. He's a very talented guy, and I see alifunga 2 goals in that game hiyo ya 5-1. So it's a high task for Gor Mahia, but I believe that they will win. Of course, Alphonse Omija there. So we have a very good squad kwa Gor Mahia. I believe let's twende tu Nyayo to support. Unfortunately for Police wame lose against Zamalek, and again another very strong Egyptian team. Na sijui why tunapata hizo teams za Egypt peke yake. However,
tunapata ma preliminary rounds, tunapata ma Egypt.
However, it's only a score of 1-0. I think we can overturn. Our reporter ametuambia pale that they missed 3 clear chances. So I mean, it's just to practice ease of finishes. And I think hata tukienda Egypt, as much as watakuwa home, but I believe we can win. So for Gor Mahia, all I want for them is a win. Twende Nyayo to support, to tufanye nini. I know Gor Mahia wakiwa na mafans, they are lethal. Really? So we have to beat Al Ahly tomorrow at home. Tukienda kwao tunaenda kupumzika
to relax huko, tusiende hapa tumalize game hapa hivi. Hasa umecheki hivi fixture. Of course ukiongelea Zamalek, but ya kesho kubwa, the big one, the Champions League, Real Madrid ya Africa inacheza against Gor Mahia.
Ni hard.
I know you're looking at it from all angles.
Ni hard kwa sababu Gor Mahia, remember those days when Gor Mahia na AFC were the big teams?
Yes.
Ligi ilikuwa inaenda na hawa ama hawa wengine. Na bado tulikuwa tukipewa kwa Champions League team ya Egypt, inakuwa mlima. It is hard, but like Jose said, kuko na attacking prospects. Hopefully we also have a defensive mind, kwa sababu hatuendi ku approach any team. Ini Real Madrid ya Africa. Al Ahly si team right. Hata kwao form yao tu ukiangalia tu vile wanapiga team zingine. I think we need to also approach them a bit respectfully.
Yes.
To see assume we are good. Nakumbuka juzi kwa hiyo game ya Kenya, Jose anasema hiyo game yenye tulishinda.
Yes.
Na wacha ile tulishinda ile ya 0-0 ile ya Zimbabwe.
Yes, ya AFCON ya qualifier.
Firata alisema Kenya tuko na hiyo mentality. Tunafikiri sisi already tumefika. Tusiende na hiyo.
Yes.
If we don't go with that, we might have a chance. We might surprise them. In fact, hapa kwetu, in fact, I think we're surprised. We're supposed to beat them. Hata kama 2-1, hata kama tutascore, lakini we make sure we have an advantage to take away, and then hata tukienda huko we go and defend. Ingine imeisha. Like we said, ni complacency tu. Kama tuna lose chances na tuko at home, away tena inaenda kuwa mlima. Wala hata home wanaweza enda tu weke team B na isho 0-0. However, I hope to pull up our socks tukienda Egypt.
Yeah, Anthony Kimani akona kazi na hiyo Kenya Police FC, but akona experience for that. And just before let me bring in some what the coach of Gor Mahia, Bwana Leonardo Neiva, had to say about this particular fixture coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Nyayo Stadium.
Everybody knows that Al Ahly is the top club of Africa. It's #1 according to the CAF ranking. But it's football, you know, it's 11 against 11 over here. But we should push ourselves, you know, to try maintain the high level of football, to be able to play against them over here, because no makes sense just play to play. We should try the win or win, because over there, you know, over there it's not so easy for us away. That's why you should play over here very, very well to be able to, you know, to make the decision away. You know, that's why for us over here we think about the win, the game. It's not easy, but we should do. It's a big game for us, a challenge. That's why we, Gormaya team, we support. We request for their support. You know, they came like an extra player for us for sure. I hope this stadium come completely full this Sunday. You know, because I know that in Egypt they are going to do like that. That's why over here in Nairobi we must do the same level, the same way.
And let's now look at some of the statistics and titles that Gor Mahia has been. Of course, now taking a look at Gor Mahia, some of the things that we know about them, what they have been, where they are, and what they are doing, and their chances. Of course, Arthur and Joseph wamesema itakuwa mlima, lakini sisi mlima msiguze mlima. It will be difficult, but definitely we shall be able to kwea huu mlima. Yes, hiyo tufungulie ile ingine. Of course, the other, of course, we know this is what we have known currently, domestic titles. Gor Mahia also is just new to the continental and regional championships, Jose.
The only thing is hawafikangi mbali. As much as they are not new kwa Champions League and also the other meaning, but the only issue is we don't go further than that. However, I still have hope. I remember in 2011 Sofapaka walivunja hiyo jinx ya Egyptian teams, yes, when they beat Ismaili. So I think hiyo jinx ilishavunjwa. Tomorrow we are going there to surprise them. Coach alisema as much as Al Ahly is the football giants of Africa, but in a game 11 versus 11, so they don't have a superior advantage over us. In fact, we have a superior advantage because we are playing at home. We have the 12th player in the fans,
12th man.
The 12th man, the fans wako hapo, so tutapiga kelele. Hiyo jinx ya nini Sofapaka walipiga Ismaili that time, so I still think right now Gor Mahia are going there and they are going to take it. So it's just pushing them kama mafans, alafu it's a 11 versus 11. Coach alisema as much as Al Ahly wako sawa, but ni 11 versus 11. We are going to attack them that way.
Indeed, of course. My director, wachilie wengine kuja. Of course, we also have their continental titles which they have won. Of course, those are Mbogo mecheki hapo hivyo. Sekafa, yes, the appearances they have made, they have reached maybe the knockout stages or they were in the group phases. At least they have a chance to redeem themselves at this particular juncture. Arthur.
Na pia pale tunaona hata washashinda once Africa Cup Winners Cup.
Yes, Cup, yes, that's yes.
That means we're gonna at least history,
the experience.
And here in Kenya they have the form and the pedigree to win the league back to back. Yes. So like Jose said, I want to back that by the way. Mpira ni 11 versus 11. Yes. And as much as ni mlima, hakuna ugali na kuwaga ngumu mbele ya supu moto. Saa hii Gor Mahia ndio supu moto tukiwa home. Yes. We believe tukiingia pale hivyo na support ya Gor Mahia. Yes. Al Ahly ni ugali na supu moto.
Those are men, of course, men with shoulders, legs, knees, eyes like us. Ni kala tu niko tofauti. Hata sisi ndio tuko na tint. So definitely, of course, that's how Gor Mahia looks like in terms of their appearances continentally. Wamekuwa na 1-2-3, but definitely we wish them the best tomorrow at 3 p.m. they'll be at Nyayo National Stadium to represent us against Al Ahly. Those are the champions, the African champions in the Champions League. Hivyo ndo kutaenda. Now, Ahly, wacha tuangalie hii timu yenyu Al Ahly. Yes. Jose ndio hao. Of course, they share the same stadium with Zamalek, hiyo ni Cairo International Stadium. So we have two teams that share the same stadium, and they've come to share the same stadium with some of our two teams.
So unaona the reason why we have to win this game at home. study yao iko na capacity ya 75,000. So now just assume Nyayo to I think ni 30 also.
30 max.
30 max. So tukijaza ni poa. Imagine going to play in a stadium iko na 75,000 capacity alafu study jae na mulikuwa mechapwa home. So that's why I'm saying police kidogo wako na kibarua because they are now going there and it will be a hard
decibels will be crazy.
So we really need Gor Mahia tomorrow to win. At least let them represent us in the continental championship. It will be a good thing a team from Kenya at least he advanced the second round. If by sheer luck to fike knockout stages, then I believe we can go all the way to the finals.
Indeed, of course.
We need even a team from Kenya to represent us ikicheza, the club World Cup, club World Cup. We need a team from Kenya. Sio kila siku Al Ahly, sijui Tunis. Those are the only clubs zinaendaga tu. Yeah, we need kina Rooney. Waenda kuche kina Mbappe huko wacheze na wao. Yeah.
Of course, it's very true. And of course, as you can look at those numbers, statistics, awards, titles, club championship, wameenda huko Africa championship, wameshinda sijui mara ngapi globally. So Al Ahly on paper and also on the ground they are lethal. But just as Arthur and Jose say, this will just be 11 men with boots playing football. And we will be there. Personally be there. Lazima hii game nifike. So we are requesting you as a fan, wherever you are tomorrow 3 p.m. tukutane Nyayo National Stadium. Nikikupata kwa gate na kulipia gate fees kama umeshindwa.
Kabisa. Kabisa.
Hizo mbili tu.
Tokeeni whatever kikiumana mimi nita top up hiyo pesa yako kona. Kama una chuani na top up. Kama uko na 200 na top up njugu ya 20.
Na Al Ahly wachunge hapo nje kuna mawe. Wakituchapia home.
Wapande ndege. So that's of course that's the game that we are looking forward to. It's a big one, it's a big match. We shall be covering it tomorrow in our news bulletins, of course, giving you updates lunchtime, also in the evening. We shall also give you the latest in terms of what will have happened, and also in our social media platforms we shall give you, as well as Radio 47 for your those hourly updates in terms of how that game is. Now, wacha tukimbia kidogo fixtures za Football Kenya Federation. FKF Premier League imerudi. The fixtures are there. Of course, remember Gor Mahia, we are focused. It took a break. We took about 2 weeks break. 2 weeks break. Arthur na Jose, how does it affect us in terms of football? Hii mambo ya mabreak 2 weeks. Lakini of course tulikuwa na hiyo Harambee Stars walikuwa nje nini, alafu sasa tuko na hii continental my championships. Does it have ama ni timetable zetu ama ni magames zimekuwa mingi za maball? Of course, remember magames ziliongezwa CAF na FIFA. Games are just taking a toll on our players.
So tumekuwa na 2 weeks break, but remember some of the players hawakuwa break because they were representing us internationally.
Yes.
So especially now, this is the time depth ya squad matters so much because of the games. Na ndio unaona when they went for the transfers, unakuta kuna team zimefanya transfers kweli kweli. A team like Tusker, I think brought in 13 new players, Shabana 14 new players, Mathare pia imerudi kwa league 14 again new players. So it is the depth of the squad that matters here. So if you have a lean squad, and especially right now with the very many games, halafu a player aumie saizi, and it's a key player, then it really affects. So I don't really see kama ni break for definitely kama saizi Gor wako na kibarua kesho, so hata wakirudi next week kwa ligi haitakuwa kama break because they have a very hard game tomorrow. Yeah.
Definitely that's Saturday. We should be having wacha zirana mavindizo fixes kuja mbio Sunday. Of course, those are the games we are looking at. This is stadiums that will be done. SportPesa Arena kuna hiyo Murang'a Seal na KCB. AFC Leopards watakuwa Masaku wakicheza na watu wa mail wa kutuma email ya online ya email ya kawaida, manual email. Nafuka Kamega Homeboys, Mathare United, Bandari, Mara Sugar. Hivyo ziko. Kuna ingine moja kama kuna ingine ikuje. Now yes, this is the year wacha ikuje hivyo. Yes, fantastic. Now the season, this is the transfers in terms of how many players were in and how many players left were out in terms of each of the players. And Shabana since they have gotten new money from a betting firm in Kenya. I will not say it because I have 2 votes against 1 here. So that's the in Mathare. Those are the numbers of how many people they signed against vis-a-vis again the number of people who they let out of their team. Arthur, in your own opinion,
mimi naona Shabana.
Shabana hataki kumaliza namba mwisho.
Alafu pia kuna kwa hiyo kitu ya sijui wase 15 hao wametoka bana. Wamesaidia Shabana hadi mahali imefika, alafu sasa hii na wengine 14. Kuna hiyo challenge sijui wanaifilaje, but anyway let's call it addition by subtraction.
Biashara.
Ni biashara.
Remember, Shabana ndio wafanye those transfers. Last season, Shabana almost got relegated.
True.
And we really were routing for Shabana ibaki kwa ligi because of the fan base. Saizi, we can definitely say that it is probably, if not third, sijui after Gor, AFC
in terms of popularity, because iko na fan base kubwa sana. We really wanted Shabana ibaki hapo. So I think the 15 waliachiliwa because definitely last season probably they lapsed mahali or something, so they had to bring in new blood, and that's why walikuwa very active in the market. Mathare as well wamerudi kwa ligi wanajua, they've been there before, they have the experience, wanajua vile ligi iko, so they had also to go out there and upgrade. Tusker definitely, from coach to everybody. Tusker tunaweza sema pia ni juu waliishiwa na gas ligi kiisha la season.
Yes, wale exclusive.
I think that must have been painful.
Yeah.
Just seeing vile team ili fall apart, the wheels coming off, manager hata pia yeye amegeuka players wake. I think this time they want to be serious, that's why wameadisia watu 11.
Yes, for that.
Yeah.
Wacha tusonge kwa hiyo template na the other from number 9 to 10 in terms of the transfers, wachilia hiyo nini kuje. This is Sports Extravaganza. If you're joining us, my name is Tony Kwalanda with Joseph Kuria as well as Arthur Mbogwa in the gang on this beautiful, wonderful day. Mavindi, tafadhali ka standby, tulete hizi vitu, wacha kunikalia hiyo vitu bwana, tuzikuje bwana, uko nazo kwa machine. So FC Talanta ya Mavindi, tukue serious tafadhali, hii show ni live ziweke Mavindi please. And then of course we have Ulinzi Stars, Kariobangi Sharks, Evo in that manner, Gor Mahia, in terms of the ins and outs. Hiyo ya mwisho ikuje, of course there were about 18 that we were able to get. Nairobi City Stars na Sofapaka in that order. Even ndo zilikuwa in the number of players who left and those who came in that team. Mmeniambia hamuna Shabana, Sofapaka. Aya, wacha tukimbie kwa the English Premier League fixtures, and of course the results are there for now, and of course the games are ongoing as we speak. English Premier League zikuja ya kwanza, Man U wamejisikia wamechapa mtu 3. Southampton actually had a red card. Anyway, Southampton ilikuwa tu mayai. Hiyo game ilikuwa fake. Yeah. And then halftime, as we speak right now, we are on the halftime for the second batch of matches. Liverpool 0-0 against Nottingham Forest. Man City 2-1 against Brentford. Hiyo ni halftime. Fulham, West Ham 1-0 Fulham. Crystal Palace, Leicester City 1-0. Halftime, Brighton, Ipswich 0-0 wametoshana. Then usiku kuna game kubwa. Najua my good friend Jose astahili kusikia. Chelsea itacheza leo saa 4 ya usiku.
So, Tony, I think tulisema timu kubwa na Chelsea haziwezi ingiana kwa the same sentence.
Haina shida, but timu kubwa itacheza leo usiku. Tunaongea some games that are happening.
Timu kubwa
inacheza kesho.
So tomorrow, let's now rush into Sunday in the English Premier League and look at the big fixtures that are coming. Yes, timu kubwa ya Jose ndio hiyo sasa na Jose mnapigwa.
Tony, unajua kawaida. Unataka kununua chai.
Jose, chai. The only thing kubwa na hii team ni font. Wamewekewa font kubwa.
Sasa unajua shida ya Turo ni wamepiga team ilikuwa hapo chini. Now Southampton, this is the fourth game wana lose. I mean, you had to win that game. Otherwise ingekuwa nini. But again, nimeona first half ya hiyo game. I think saizi it is the best time Arsenal wakipewa Manchester because tungewachapa mbaya sana. First half they made a few blunders. Southampton would have taken the lead. They walipata pena pia. They Acha akashikiwa na Onana. Definitely leo Onana ni kama alimuonyesha the right side.
Yes.
So lazima
Acha ameuza pena. So Southampton gave you a scare in the first half. Second half definitely with the red card. You had to win that game. So
the thing is, Jose, vile umesema Southampton ni small team. There's so much. Ushaona hata ile, for example, a small team take lead. There's only so much you can defend. Hauwezi piga defense 95 minutes are too many to defend. So unfortunately, mmekuja lose chance zenu at such a high level, you're punished. You're punished. So hadi delete leo ametoka na bao.
Yeah, delete.
Garnacho finally bao yake imekubaliwa. That one had to happen.
Like
I think hata lakini uingiliaga maniu sana wewe. I think ni kweli kuko na shida. If it was a better team, it would have punished us.
And Rashford
kuko na signs of improvement, so hopefully we can build on that to get momentum.
Signs of improvement ni Rashford scoring a goal after 21 games.
Hata defensively una notice na midfield pia the way the ball moves now, there's something you can notice. Kuna ka improvement kiasi. Hopefully we'll build that momentum. Kusema hivi alafu next game tutandikwe.
Inakuaga hivyo. Watu wa Man U na Arsenal, you can never be trusted, but at least Arsenal can be trusted more. This is Sports Extravaganza. Remember, we also managed to get some fans' reaction in terms of where the team lies so far on the standings. We had Arsenal fans, we had Chelsea fans, we had Tottenham fans, team kubwa fans, Chelsea. We managed to get in a quorum and ask them some few questions. Of course, that we shall be able to share with you about their reactions after this very short break. This is Sports Extravaganza. Don't go away.